Hey everyone, it's Aureolin. We're back to another episode of Aureolin's Heartrate Gaming. We're back to Idle Heroes, and my monthlies just reset earlier today, so I was going to go over the new monthly stuff because I'm seeing it on my account for the first time, so I figured we'll go ahead and take a look at it. So as you can see, they have this monthly carnival now. Like if I go to the fighters competition, it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same rewards and in that regard, except that, you know, at the bottom, it doesn't have the relic reward. Instead, you have to go here and then you get the relic reward along with the crystals, which you can exchange for. You know, you could save up and then exchange for like one of those awesome relics from the shop events. So really cool stuff there. I'm really excited to get advantage of that. And then of course they have this new sort of monthly card, another one. There's already two, and now they're adding this one. And it's a monthly privilege card basically, and it'll give you access to all these extra goodie boxes essentially. I wonder if it'll a skin chart. Wow, okay, so it gives you a whole shot at a limited skin for the Fighters Guild one, plus 20 more of the crystals and 2,000 gems. The Tavern quest gives you give me a minute. An elite 5-star and 1,000 gems and another 20 of the exchange things. The Fusion Awakening, if you completed it, gets you an additional 15 relics, 1,000 gems, and 20 things. Broken Spaces, 5 more relics, 520 crystals. And then completing the Brave Trial event, which now is quite difficult to do, gets you more relics and crystals, same as Broken Spaces. So, it's a very tempting card, and as far as monthly value, I'm not really, like, I'm kind of curious if it would outweigh one of the other monthly cards or not. So, like, the $5 monthly card will get you, like, 2,500 and 50 gems in a month, plus you instantly get 250 on top of that. So, you know, that's 2,800 gems, while this card costs $10 and you get 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 gems. So it's almost double the gems, but you also get so much bonus stuff like the crystals, which are super valuable, the skin packs, the extra relics. But it's an additional $5 over the $5 monthly card. So once again, this is another way that I think the game is trying to just get that you know, few extra dollars. Like, this is the better deal. It is a good deal, and now I'm tempted, but you know, I'm already doing the other monthly cards, and it's like, do I really want to add another $5 a month onto that? Is it really worth it? So yeah, I don't know yet. I haven't decided. It's frustrating though that they keep just finding little ways to try and make you pay just a little bit more, and I don't love that. When I first started playing this game, it was very very like user friendly, and now it's starting to feel kind of crappy. I don't love that. So we gotta get to the spin to go pulling out all my Tavern quest stuff. I've been working on some of my fusions already. I was hoping to E3 Ada, so I was playing with some of my fusions to see what I could get. And then the big one, the new Broken Spaces, and as you can see, I've been kind of saving up my, what do you call them? I don't even know, tokens for a while now. Like, I smashed this as far as I easily could the month before, and then just decided to stop and save so that I could maybe try and get really far in this time. So if we click on the little question mark, it says during the event there's 7 stages and broken spaces to challenge. It consumes 1 challenge badge each time. So I guess they're called challenge badges. You can buy them with gems, of course. I mean, why not? Another way to spend your money. And they earn you random rewards, la 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 la. Basically like the same broken spaces, except once you beat them, you get more stuff. So like if you look here, you actually get, gold, monster stuff, dust, all in the same stage. So gold, green goo, and then red artifact and relics, and then it keeps going up from there. We've got double Margaret, and then the double Gru, which I've heard is a really bad stage. It's like notoriously the one that people have a lot of trouble on, is stage 4. So I'm a little worried about that stage. Then these are the stages that honestly originally I was the most worried about, because this is when we start getting into the control. Like with Valentino and Jara, we're gonna have like the petrify and the stun and everything else going on, and I just don't know if I can get past that, because as I've stated multiple times, I don't have any CC immunity stuff. Like I have nothing I could do against this CC, so for me it's a roll of the dice. And then right after it is Corpse Demon and Oberon, which is freezing, and the Tangle root thing that Oberon does. So more control. And then finally 7 is just the ultimate smash your face, Ada and Aspen. So I'm kind of curious how far I can get with the things I have, but I don't want to try until I at least try to see if I can at least eat 2 Ada. I'm hoping. It's not looking super great. I got Zekis to 9-star. And I had a big oopsie moment when I made a 5-star Zekis. I even level 2'd him so I wouldn't eat him. And then I was just quickly going through, and right when I 8-starred him, I ate my spare freaking Zekis. So now I have no more Zekis copies. I've got this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out all of my lovely little taverns, because there's lots of 4-star shards in here. So we're gonna pull out all the little tavern quests, except for all my 7 stars and things like that. Not all my 6 stars either, because I've got 4 7-star quests here saved up, so we only need 2 of them. So I'm just gonna get, I guess I'll get the branches and the shards. There we go. Let's see if that completed it, or if I didn't have enough. Okay, I did have enough of everything. So just like that, tavern quests complete. And actually I can go ahead and use my scrolls. Okay, so there, now I've got all those running. Also, the other new thing that they have going on right now, now, I guess I should say not right now, this is how Marauders work, where you just try to have a friend who's high power. It's kind of boring. I mean, I guess I can't complain, because it's a consistent 200 extra gems a day, which is pretty awesome, especially considering I probably didn't average very well on gems for Marauders very good anyway. I was never a Marauder hunter. I hit them when I see them, and if I get them, I kill them. So it is better gems, especially I'm sure the newer players are really loving it, that those extra 200 gems can really make a difference. But it is kind of boring. I mean, and as you can see at the top here, all you have to have is someone with 1,500,000 power, and you could do stage 5, and then stage 1 starts at basically no power, and then it jumps to 100k, 450k, and 900k. So yeah, and then you could just hit quick explore, and it'll pull up your highest powered friend basically, and you just hit the explore, and then it takes 2 hours, and then that's it. Like, done. That's all there is. So not super exciting there. Okay, so we have more 4 stars now. We only have 8, and I need 3 Zekis. 3 Zekis, 3 Zekis, please, 3 Zekis. 1 Zekis. So now I just need 2 Zekis. I can't believe I shot myself in the foot so bad on that one. Oh, that hurts so bad. How many branches do I have? Like, I need to replace for Zekis. I didn't want to do Aspen Dungeon. I was really hoping to star up. I think Aspen's going to be our last ditch effort to try and get the Zekis fodder so that I can 9-star him. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Oh, no! Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna run Brave Trial as per usual, and I'm gonna probably get smashed in the face, and we're just gonna roll with it. Just gonna get this out of the way. It'll be, you know, we'll get to see how it works towards the monthly completion. So I'm gonna go ahead and try Seal Land again. With I didn't talk about it, but I mean, it's kind of old news now already. But Zia did get her rework finally. It's a little bit different than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I guess I could see where this makes her a little bit more assassin-y, where like she targets the enemy with the lowest HP and bleeds them, and her passives are much better now: attack, crit, block, control, immune, speed, and then she gets these aggression layers now, which the aggression deals damage against the enemy with the lowest HP and bleeds the target. So each basic attack grants herself some aggression. And when an enemy is killed by Zia, she restores her HP by 100%. So that's pretty awesome. And from what I've seen of her being played and stuff, she could be pretty cool in certain PvE situations. So I'm wondering if maybe I'll have a shot at doing decent in the Seal Land now. The only good heroes here I really have is the 9-star Zia and the 10-star Penny. And I'm just gonna run Deer, and I guess I can show you the gear. I mean, Penny's in half Ranger gear, and like I've said before in the past, Fearless Armor is pretty much the only orange artifact I have, and I've got her on crit and HP right now so that she's a crit machine. And then Zia only has 5-star gear. She's got an HP block, the invisible cloak thing on her, and I've got the block HP not fully maxed down because I wasn't sure if I was going to work on her and stuff, but her block is at 111%. And then on top of that, if I'm using Deer, then he does another 15% block. So I haven't maxed out my runes or anything like that. It's very expensive, so I just haven't gathered enough things for that. I mean, I'm still building, I'm still working. But I've heard that she's pretty great in PvE, so let's go ahead and just see if maybe we can get a little further in Seal Land in the Fortress faction. So let's just see what happens. We'll see how she looks at just 9-star and see what she can do. That Zia in front is only level 2, so ignore her. So we can see Zia is all red. Oh, she's already controlled, so That is always a problem with me. So she's dead. I didn't even get to see her hit. She's already dead. So maybe I do need to put her back in the back again. I was hoping her block would make her last a bit longer. I was really hoping. Yep. Let's try putting her in the back just so we could see if she can get some hits off. We'll see what can happen. Come on, Zia. Hang in there. Smash those undeads. Do something. You're frozen. Why are you frozen? You actually have control immunity. Oh. Yeah, this is still not looking good at all. I feel like if I put her in the front, like even though I want her to block, like I feel like if I put her in the front that she'll just end up frozen and then she'll die. So I don't think she would benefit from that. Usually before her rework, I always, oh, that was her smashing. That was kind of cool to see. It was the first time she actually looked like she was doing what she was supposed to be doing. Now she's frozen and gonna die. Yeah. I got closer that time though. Let's go again. That was cool seeing her little stacks trigger. That's neat. Maybe I should level up that other Zia and Sigmund in the front and hope they can hold the line longer. Maybe that would make a difference too. Oh, they're frozen like all the time. Just frozen the whole freaking time. Okay, so I went ahead and leveled up the spare Zia, Sigmund, and Valentino to 80 and slapped some spare gear on them, just some basic stuff. So we'll see if that makes any sort of difference whatsoever. But speaking of Sigmund, a rework for him is coming up pretty soon. So it will be interesting to see. Maybe he was always a kind of a PvE like king. He was really good in PvE. I'm curious if it'll kind of bring him back even more full throttle for that. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Well, I'm not seeing super big damage still. I guess 9-star Zia is just not gonna cut it. It doesn't look like it's not gonna work. So before I get into all of the Broken Spaces runs and stuff, I had a request to see my monsters and my guild tech and things like that. So I will show my guild tech and what I'm running with right here. I mean, I'm not a whale player. Like, I'm not a super invested player. I have invested some. I can't deny that. It's not like I'm free to play, but I'm still, having to work with what I've got, basically. So my warrior tech is maxed out, other than the second branch. I still have not touched the second branch in a single one of my classes because I'm still trying to max out some of the other branches. So in mage, it's almost done now. All I've got left is a little bit of the crit and it will be done. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm excited for that one. Ranger tech is maxed out. Once again, nothing in the second ring. Assassin I had to reset to make room for when I switched over to Ada and Cruz. And my priest tech is maxed out. And again, nothing on the second ring. So right now I'm just working on finishing out the mage tech. So this is what my tech looks like currently. Nothing special. nothing fancy. It's not like I've got everything maxed out. I'm working with what I have as it comes to me, and I'm doing the best I can with what I have. And then as far as monsters go, these are really the only main monsters I have. I have deer, I have dragon, and I have phoenix. I actually started with dragon. He was my first monster, and the reason I picked dragon as my first monster was because super early game, I had like an all crit based team, and I was really loving it, and I loved the idea of adding holy damage on top of the crit, and also the fact that he's stunned gave me an opportunity to cause some CC because I had absolutely no CC heroes. And he worked really great in some of the floors in tower on the extra attack boost and the extra crit and things like that, but ever since they reworked the monsters, that doesn't work anymore, basically. So I've been investing in deer. Deer seems to be the most reliable for me. He works everywhere. He's just the best for sustaining your heroes, I feel. He does the extra armor, the extra block, and I've been working on his stones, so I already maxed out the HP one, and the attack one is halfway up, so he's getting there slowly and steadily. He's still not max level. Actually, I can level him up a little bit now, but yeah, he's still growing. He's still a growing boy. And then I did Phoenix because I was really hopeful that Phoenix was going to outdo Deer in sustainability and stuff, especially considering he's got this heal, and then he has that burn synergy, which is really fantastic, especially since, you know, Valkyrie is my only E5, and I thought that was really great. It has the holy damage, it has the crit damage, which I love crit. I haven't touched any of its stones. But then after I leveled it and I did some playtesting when Deer and Phoenix were at the same level, they were both at 120 and they both had max skilled, and Phoenix just couldn't keep up with Deer as far as sustainability, and I needed that sustainability. So Deer is really my only monster. I use it in PvP and I use it in PvE. So yeah, these are my monsters. That's my tech. That's what I'm working with. So there you go. I guess we can try broken spaces. Let's just see how it goes. I don't know if it's actually a better idea to put in my 7-star Heartwatcher. Sometimes I end up doing more damage with Heartwatcher, and other times it doesn't seem like it makes any difference at all. I've tested it both ways, and for a long time putting that Heartwatcher in made a huge difference, even though I was losing Rainbow Aura. But now it seems really balanced. But let's just let's play with it. Let's see what happens. This is stage 1, so let's see how this goes. The good news is it doesn't look like they hurt too badly. Maybe somebody hurting me. Things help. Yeah. They're all still standing. Move that up. So we can at least. Maybe I should move it over. But I can't click. Maybe just for the fight. 7. Wow, we already got them to like more than half health. So come on, Aspen, fill up your active and just smash the crud out of them. I might be able to one token this. Yeah, totally. Nuked. Oop. Okay, so Cruz was there for the armor reduction. Let me move this back over here. Cruz was there for the armor reduction. Horus actually did pretty good damage. So Penny looks like she was the one who was lagging the most. So if I swap anyone out, it might have to be Penny. Let's just keep pressing forward and see what happens. So let's try battling on this one. And I'm still just using my regular team. Like I said before in the past, I only have one team that I've invested it all in. So I've only got the one thing going for me. So let's just see how much damage we can do in one token against these guys. So did about 300 million. Yeah, and Penny is still the one on the lagging side. Probably because she's only 10 star. I mean, if she was E3, it would probably be another story. Okay, so real quick, before I forget, let's switch that to that. Oh yeah, and that reminds me, they also added this Purify, which removes a debuff, damage over time, attribution reduction, mark, and control effect, which, you know, I've had a lot of issues with control, but you have to sacrifice the resilience. At the end of the round, you heal yourself, which really sucks that they're making you choose between those two things, especially since they taint unbending will so badly. So now it's like it's just not good. It's not good at all. I'm not happy with it. Really quite disappointed, actually. I mean, Valkyrie restores herself of HP when she is controlled. So, Aspen, I need him to have it for sustainability. Let's see, maybe I should go ahead and switch Horus over to attack. I might be able to do that for Aspen too. And then, of course, for Valkyrie, you want her to have more HP, so, because that is, HP equals damage for Valkyrie, so, oh, click on the wrong thing. So that will, let's run this, let's see if it makes a difference. Let's go to battle. So we did about it was like 313 million, right? So let's put in Heartwatcher. Let's put her in there. She'll probably die, but hopefully she'll get a couple of her marks off before that. Oh, nice thing over. Okay, so yeah, so we did almost 100 million more with Heartwatcher. So that kind of shows you, like, she's not doing damage, but her mark that increases damage from other heroes makes it just bam. And then, you know, on top of it with Cruz reducing their armor, this is just awesome. So okay, we're probably gonna run it like this. Yeah, I'll run it again and see if we can get similar results and just see. Let's see if it's the same results. I'm just gonna skip, I think. Let's have a look. So it's still higher. let's go back to battle and let's switch Penny back in and see if it's back down closer to 300 million or not. We'll see. No, now that time, golly, why can't they just add commas? That time, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like sometimes it's this huge difference, and then other times it's like, no, it's the same. So let's try again with Penny. Let's see what happens. Maybe it's just the abilities. Maybe just switching the abilities made that big of a difference. And the marks are just making up for Penny not being there. See, that time I did 500 million. So maybe it is better with Penny on this team. Try it again. Might not be enough health left to even determine. Yeah. Okay, so we beat stage 2. I think that took like what? 6 or 7? 6 or 7? Something like that. Okay, so now we're up against Margaret's. Burn. So let's see how this fight goes. Okay, so 350 million. I was seeing, so she poisons, not burns. I was wrong about that. And she stuns too, apparently. I don't like that. And honestly, it doesn't seem like they were doing that much damage. So I think I'm gonna switch this one to the Purify because I want her hitting as often as possible. And then I'll switch Aspen over as well to the Purify just in case. And let's see if that makes any difference whatsoever. Hopefully it will. So yeah, let's just see how this goes. So 365k or million that time, so slightly better. I'm tempted to switch in Heart Watcher just for funsies, just to see how it runs. I'm probably just gonna skip a couple fights because this one's clearly gonna take, probably a minimum of a dozen. So see, and it's about the same amount of damage. This was crazy. Let's run it a couple times and just see what happens. I mean, I saved up all those tokens, so may as well use them for testing purposes, right? See, and then now it's way down. It's 50k less. Let's run it a third time. It's back up right exactly the same. That's what's crazy. Like it's hard to tell which one actually will do more damage. Let's see if we can see. That time they ran really high, but we had one earlier where the Penny team ran really low. So 347. I don't know. It seems like until I can get my Heart Watcher much higher up, it seems like this team is still the best. So let's smash this a few times. Let's see if we can just kill it. Okay, just die. Die! Okay, we killed the prey, so now we're on to stage 4, which is the Gru. This is the one that everyone talks about being really tough to get past, really tough to beat. I think it's probably mainly because, I know I've got a Gru in here somewhere, because Gru, he steals armor, so I'm not really sure. And he counterattacks on top of it. I don't think Purify will help with that because technically it's not a negative effect on you. Oh yeah, we never looked at the Brave Trail thing. So I cleared day 15 of once. You have to do it 10 times, and then you have to clear night mode once. So that gives a 5-star, 800 gems, and 25 gold. And what does it give in here if you scroll please? If you complete the Brave Trial one, it gives you 10 orange exclusives. Anyway, I don't know. I might do that, I might not, it depends. If I get another really good run like I did today, I might go ahead and do it, but anyway, back to Broken Spaces. So we're gonna go at this with the same team we were using before. No changes in the abilities yet. We're gonna keep Purify on for now. Let's see if that makes any sort of difference. Oh, let me move this. Like I said, he steals armor, so okay. Well, it did drop one of the things, so maybe it's still helping. Purify might still be making a difference, and they're not. I mean, nobody's getting close to death or anything, so it seems to be okay. I'm just sure the Grus have like an unbelievable amount of health. I'm not exactly sure how much health they have. I'm just curious of whether or not the Purify is going to work against Gru's effects and whether or not my heroes will all survive for the whole fight. It looks like the Purify is working because both Aspen and Valkyrie have the Purify on, and at the end of the round it's completely negating one of their negative effects. No matter how many stacks are on it, it's negating it. So that's cool that it doesn't like just get rid of one stack of something. It's just like pop, you're gone. Wow, okay, so since the Guru counter every single attack, that was an incredibly long fight. So I'm probably just gonna skip all future fights, but as you can see already, the damage we were able to inflict is much less than on the last few stages, probably mostly because they are doing an attack reduction and everything. So we're being weakened. So it might behoove us in this scenario to switch out Penny for Heartwatcher. She might actually really shine in this type of fight. I mean, as you can see here, Penny was really suffering hard from that attack reduction because my Penny isn't high enough to have Purify. So we did 280 million. I'm gonna go ahead and try switching in Heartwatcher, and I'm just gonna skip the fight and see if it makes a difference with the marks, because Heartwatcher is gonna well, if we can ever get to it because of Gru's counters. And how much more? Yeah, okay. Let's see. It's still 280. It really, I don't know if that's just because my Heart Watcher is lower star. It just seems like it doesn't really make that big of a difference, which I find really surprising. Alright, so I'm going to use Heart Watcher 4 times, maybe 5 times, and just see how much damage she can help everyone do. So far it's been 280 every time, pretty much. So, what is this? This is 4. Start to get tired. Alright, one more. Let's see. See how she does. Come on, Heart Watcher. Okay, so 280 is pretty much her average. And if I switch her out for Penny, am I still doing the same amount of damage? I mean, is this making any difference whatsoever? 280. It's the same. It's the exact same. It's like they don't even matter that they're there. Well, 270 that time. That might have just been a bad run though. Load faster! I wonder. Yeah, let's try it for funsies. Just gonna fast forward this fight and see what happens. Okay, that was just, it was too long. It was getting ridiculous. But we still did the same amount of damage. Are you kidding me? So, I'm not positive with the rework. Does Zia actually get a bonus for blocking? Let's see. Okay, yeah, when block is triggered, she gets more aggression. So, what I'm gonna try, since it did the same amount of damage, I'm gonna put her up in the first slot. I guess it doesn't really matter where they go, honestly, but they were hitting on their basic attacks the first person, so if she can block, then she could build up more aggression and potentially get off more hits, and, you know, fingers crossed, potentially do just a tiny bit more damage. That would be cool. Let's see what happens. Okay, that was cool to see. I've lost count of whether or not that was actually better or not. I forget. Were we doing... I don't think that was better. Was it? I don't think it was. I think that was worse. I think we were doing 280. And that was 250. Just skip ahead. Let's take a look. 250. Why is it worse? I don't know why it's worse. I was really hoping my PvE Zeo is gonna pay off there. The big plan. Yeah, I don't know. Like, using Heartwatcher doesn't... She used to help a lot, and now it just doesn't seem to matter. So, let me smash this thing several times and try to kill it. Let's use 30. Woo! It's still alive. That is not good. Hopefully Aspen's doing a lot more damage now. Yep, okay. There we go. It actually didn't even take the full 20 to kill it that time. So, yay! We made it to stage 5. So now we're on the horrible control one. But we have Purify. So that's the good news. Bad news is they're probably going to be hitting harder now. But let's just see what happens. Let's do it. Let's see how this runs. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so we still managed 350 million. Let's take a look at that. So yeah, the Purify seems to help quite a bit in these encounters. So that's cool. I did 1%. Oh, that is not good. 1%. And what is it? What is in the broken spaces? They really want you to complete all 7 in order to get. Do you have any idea how many tokens I would have to save? Let's see what oh, here I can just type it in, can't I? Let's see what 67 tokens can do with my current team. Ready, set, go! Get your stuff. Oh, it's down to 42%. It only took 67 tokens. But once I get it below 35%, then Aspen will start really smashing it in their faces. So let's do another 20. That'll be in my magic. Okay, so that got it to 20%. So let's see how much damage I can do once Aspen gets within his smashing range. Let's see what happens. Okay, so yeah, big difference. We did 500. Look at Aspen. Yeah, my man, that is Aspen. I love Aspen. This is awesome. Okay, so let's try smashing this thing a little bit at a time and just see how much it takes. We're gonna get there. Gonna murder this thing. Goes faster each batch. 5%. Oh, 3%. 1%. Yeah, we cleared stage 5, but we only have 63 tokens left. So let's go ahead and do a single battle and just see how that plays out compared to the other ones really quick. And then I'm probably gonna leave it there for now because I know I don't have enough tokens to clear it. Yeah, I mean, look, like I'm entwined, I'm seated, I'm frozen, and Valkyrie's trying to negate those things with her Purify, and it's still not enough. There's poison going around. I mean, I don't know if Purify works on like a random. I can't remember if it said random. Oh look, they're actually gonna kill us now. Penny is down, Cruz is down. That's not good. So they're actually killing us now. Before they were barely even scratching the surface, and now we're actually dying. So that's not good. That is not good at all. That's really gonna reduce our damage output. Only the main 3 are still alive. Yeah. So it's another one of those ones that I'm only doing 280 million. There's just so much CC. There's so much going on with that. So yeah, there's another 1%. I can't even imagine trying to face that one. But I did clear stage 5, so that's coolio. Let's see if I got anything for that. See, yeah, so it's clearing stage 5. Yay! Orange artifact pieces, relics, souls, and all of them good stuffs. And then stage 4, red artifact pieces, more relics. Always want the relics. More red artifact pieces, more relics. Really good, really good, really good. And all them relics. So even though I'm not going to be able to clear the whole thing, just getting all those lovely shards is really great. So here's some red artifacts. It's a priest artifact, speed and HP. That's interesting. Say, vial. I want an energy artifact. Come on. Oh my gosh, I finally got it. Oh, that's the magic source. I finally got it. Oh my gosh. I've never gotten that. I've been wanting it. So that's cool. Hey, we have some 4 stars. Only 5 though. So we need 2 Zekis. Say 2 Zekis. Not 1. Okay. Well, that was exciting. Yeah. I think that is, I mean, that was a lot. I know that was a lot. This is probably going to be a pretty long video with all the fights and stuff. I usually don't show the fights just because they're so long and drawn out and everything. And I know that can, I mean, that could get tedious. That can get boring to watch. So I didn't want to do that, but I did want to show a couple of different options and in the broken spaces, you know, working with what you've got and what works and what doesn't. So these are just kind of the things I've been seeing. So yeah, there is that. And if I had not screwed up with that Zekis, my Ada would be E2 right now. Zekis will come though. He will come in time, definitely, 100%. It's just a patience game. It sucks, but as soon as they get those 2 missing 4 stars, I will be able to 9-star Zekis, which will mean I can E2 Ada, and then all I need is 1 more 9-star, probably from another faction, and then I can 10-star Barton to be food. So that's my plan. Hopefully I gave you guys a few pointers or maybe a few things you didn't think about for your runs. But if you enjoyed, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. See ya!